Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today I have another fun one-sheet wonder to show you, this time using new products that just came out March 1st. We are going to be using the Waves of the Ocean promotion, designer series paper, the stamp set, the die set, all the goodies. So let's change the camera and get started. All right, so here is the stamp set, and it has coordinating dies. You can do waves, you can do sentiments, clouds, birds. You can die cut out this pelican on the, what do you call that, post, the wood post. And then it has these gorgeous, you know me and my bling, the gorgeous rhinestones. These are exclusive to this promotion only. They will not be in the next annual catalog. The stamp set and the die set will be in the next annual catalog. The foil, this gorgeous foil paper, will not be, so it's a limited supply right now. It's while supplies last, along with these beautiful Waves basic jewels. It has the foils. It's got like the Coastal Cabana, the navy, and then the silver in the foils. And then it has the gorgeous designer series paper. So let me get this stuff out of the way here. Here is the gorgeous printed paper. Just love it. And it's double-sided. It's got that ocean colory vibe going on. This is the print right here that I'm going to use today for the one sheet wonder. And you're probably thinking, wow, what are we going to do with that? Well, stay tuned. And I tell you, every card will look different. It just depends on how you cut the cardstock, how you mat it, how you layer it. So you're going to get 6 cards out of this one 12 by 12 piece. We are going to cut it in strips. You know me and my one sheet wonders, I like to keep them simple. So we're going to start with 3 1/4 by 12. That will be our first strip. The next strip is 3 1/4 by 12. This piece here, it should be at 5 1/2, providing I did everything well. That looks good. We're going to turn it and we're going to cut it in strips that are 2 inches by 5 1/2. So far, so easy, huh? So this whole section here is going to all be cut at 2 inches. All right. The next, we're going to take those 2 strips that we cut at 3 1/4 and we're going to cut them at 4 inches. So 3 1/4. You can do them separately. I'm going to just do them at the same time. So you're going to cut this whole strip at 4 inches. So now you have 6 pieces that are 3 1/4 by 4. And then you have probably 6 pieces that are 2 inches by 5 1/2. So that's all your die or cutting you're going to be doing with the designer series paper. So the colors I pulled out of the paper are Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Granny Apple Green, and Coastal Cabana. I love these colors together. They are gorgeous. So I'm going to set them aside. Then I'm going to take my pieces and decide which color base that I like them on. So that's I kind of like that. This one kind of has that Granny Apple Green in it. But maybe I'll bring out more of the blue. This one, I think I'm going to go with the navy, maybe. Decisions, right? Whoops. Maybe Pacific Point. So those are pretty nice. I kind of like all those. And you can switch them up as you go. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. I like how you can intertwine these colors and they all look gorgeous. And then we have our strips. So the same with our card bases. We have the Coastal Cabana. We got a couple Granny Apple Green. We got Pacific Point, and we got Night of Navy. So then it's just a matter of which do you think you're gonna like. I like that. And I think I want a Night of Navy piece. Or do I want something with a, I kind of like that, and I think I might go this and this. That looks pretty cool. Kind of liking that. Decisions. Let's see. I want to go navy. See, now I'm thinking I want green on that one. Oh yeah, I like that. Almost, and then we'll assemble and go from there, and I'll show you some tips for die cutting out the pelican. I like that. Let's see. That looks kind of cool. And that, yeah, I like that. So let's see. You can flip it over, use the other side. The choice is yours. Yep, I like that. All right, so now I have my pieces, so let's get assembling. So this is the Coastal Cabana. This is 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to take our strip, add our adhesive, attach that right along the edge here. If you have any excess, just take your scissors, trim it off, assemble this. All right, and then that's going to be on the front. Ran out. I was expecting that, so I have a standby already ready to roll. All right, so we're going to put this on here. Now, to decorate this, we're going to bring in that pelican, and I'm going to show you how I did it to make it quick and easy. I brought in the stamparatus. I die cut out my pieces out of some thick basic white cardstock. I like to have a little lip. And then I take the dies and I die cut a bunch of the pieces out. And then I'm just gonna, before I do that, I cut all of them out. I stamp on this grid. Then I lay my negative image over the top, centering it however I want it. Then I come in with my other pieces and fit them right back in there. And this it just saves you time, I think, because they are going to be die cut exactly where you want them. Just like that. Now I've got fuzzies on there. I'm gonna ink those. Let me clean that off a little bit. There's a couple different ways you can ink. You can use basic gray, black, night of navy. I've done it in early espresso. So there's lots of different color combinations that you can do. And I like to do all mine at the same time. If I'm die cutting or stamping, you might as well do it once. So I'm going to take the early espresso, and that's what we're going to do our pelican image here. And then the 2 sentiments that I have, I'm going to do in night of navy. But if you wanted to, you could do the granny apple green. You could do the Pacific Point. So I'm going to stamp those images. And the beauty of the stamparatus, oh, that kind of moved out of its spot there. We'll grab another one. Is you can re-ink and stamp again. I think he looks pretty good. So I might as well put another one in there while I'm going to. And we'll stamp. See, that didn't go that, so we're going to ink it again. There's a very fine line of a stamp. There, that's better. So you can ink it, stamp it again, ink it, stamp it again. That's what I love about the stamparatus. So there's different sentiments in the stamp set. We got happy birthday, you're so totally awesome. Where's there is your strength is an inspiration, our friendship is a thing of beauty. So you got lots of little options there. But we're going to take these. Now the pelican, I took some blends and I colored them with the blends, just a variety of different blends. So I have that already done up. So you can do it, like I said, in the grays, the browns, the navy, whatever you choose. I'm going to show you it done in the basic gray when I get done with these cards. We're going to do all these in the kind of the, I guess, night of navy. So now you have this, and you can take your birthdays, and then you're going to have some extra little strips left over. That looks pretty good. And all these are like 1/4 of an inch, and then I took the banner's punch and just flagged the ends. And so I'm just going to slide that in there like so, and bring this side through. That looks pretty cool. Kind of even that out to the, that looks pretty good. We'll stick that right up there. We're going to pop that up, so let me grab some dimensionals. And we'll put that just like that. That looks beautiful. Now, if you wanted to come in with some of them gorgeous, I am just going to put maybe on my, pretty. Isn't that card gorgeous? And keep watching because they're all going to look different. It just depends how you mat them. They're really going to come together very quickly because the layout is the same. We're just going to change up like the sentiments, the colors, cut off any little excess. Now for the inside, what I would do is white. And since my little guy, I'm gonna stamp this in the corner and color him in. But because I got those sentiments on with that stamp, I just not gonna do that right now. I'll do it later after I take everything off the stamparatus, the words, so that I can not worry about them getting in the way. Or getting ink on my white where I don't want it. This paper is the coolest. It was actually done with real paint. And then till they got the look that they liked. Let me grab another one of those in the navy. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go with, should I go with that? Oh, I like that. So these strips are cut 3/4 of an inch, and then I flagged the end. Now you can do this with ribbon. You don't have to put in anything. This one is, there we go. But just something different. We'll put that one up there. See if I got that, looks even. Okay, now we're gonna come in with our dimensionals again. I will tell you to make sure that you visit my blog on Sundays, because every Sunday in the month of March, I will have 5 different cards using this exclusive bundle of products. So stay tuned. Make sure that you visit my blog so you'll see all the awesome, well, I'm gonna put that up a little bit higher. Awesome cards done with this bundle. Come in with that bling. I'm gonna bring in this. Love it. So pretty. All right. Probably the longest part is die cutting all your pelicans and then sticking them, or actually the coloring them with the blends goes really quick. I just love these colors. Got to trim up the end here a little bit. Bring in my pelican. Now you don't have to color them. Some of the cards I'm going to show you on Sunday, they don't have, they're not colored at all. Now this one, maybe I'm going to bring in and put it down here. And maybe I'll go with the green. Oops. Maybe I should have had these, but I didn't know what colors I was going to use. I could have had them done before the video. So here we go. We're going to overlap this just a little bit. So I only want dimensionals on this end here. I'm going to use the side. I got these. I might as well use them up. It's one nice thing about the sides. You can use them. And then I'm putting adhesive there so that when I come across, all right, he looks a little crooked. Let's see if I can straighten him out. There. All right, he's still, there we go. I don't have my glasses on, but he looks crooked. Aha, very cool. All right, I only have 2 more, and then I'm going to show you with another color that I did, and you can see which way you like better. I did the gray, and I colored the pelican a little bit differently. And you just see how it just looks different depending on the colors you use. So you will find all the details under Show More under the video, as well as a link to these exclusive products that you can get. So keep me in mind when you go to place your order. I do appreciate any and all of your orders. Helps keep me in the biz here, going with the one sheet wonders and all the other good stuff. So there's that. Now I'm going to just show you a little bit different way that you can. Let's come in with a navy strip. And I don't have this one flagged, it's just a regular old strip. So if you don't want to flag it, you don't have to. Okay, so we got that going through there. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and just cut on an angle. You can go the same way, different way. Let's go like this. That looks pretty good. And we'll pop that up. Use my edge again. Just like that. Love it. The last, oh no, we got 2 more. Oh, I thought we were done. 2 more. I should also tell you, if you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe. Click on that bell in the upper right hand corner so you know when I go live, which we have Bingo Live coming up. There we go. Trim off the excess. Depends. Whoops. These for the next one. Put him there. I'm going to come in with the Totally Awesome. This time I'm not going to put anything through, so you can see how it is without any ribbon, or not ribbon, but cardstock going through it. Oh, come on. There we go. And we'll just put that right up there. Now if you wanted to add some jewels on there, I think, ooh yeah. Oops. Love the bling. Love it. All right, here is the final one. 6 cards, 112 by 12, no leftover. Everything is used. Awesome layout. They're all the same, but look totally different with the different prints. Because not one print on any of these is the same. And if you like the other side, use the other side. It's all cut the same size. If you wanted to add strips of the designer series paper on the inside, you could do that on the white. The pelican, it comes with, you could do, there's little clouds you could do, there's bird dies. It's got little bird dies. You could put those on the inside. Lots of choices. All right, so I'm almost done, and then I'll show you these cards again in the gray and the different coloring I did on the pelican. Let's see, do I want to do a strip or do I like it at the bottom? I think I'm going to do it at the bottom. I'm going to bring in the Pacific Point on here. And I'm just going to cut on the angle. So I'm going to put dimensional on the 1/2. Like so, and then I'll put adhesive on the bottom half. And put that like so. Love it. All right, there is your 6 cards from 112 by 12. This is the Waves of the Ocean promotion. So here's the 6 that I just did. And I used Early Espresso on the pelican and then colored it in with the various blends. So now I'm going to show you what it with gray. Now this one was gray ink, and I just did some yellow blend and a little other color there for his beak. Same paper, but just how different how the pelican is and how I layered them. Like I can't even see the print because maybe I cut it in a different direction. But you can see a little bit different with the gray in the words and the gray in the pelican. Love them all. Oh, so pretty. Love it. So again, this is the Waves of the Ocean promotion, which started March 1st and will go until supplies last, or May 2nd, whichever comes first. And the stamp set and the die set will be in the next annual catalog, but the designer series paper, the gorgeous jewels, and the foils are while supplies last, or May 2nd. Again, you can find all the details under the video under Show More, and you can visit my blog as well, www.TheStampCamp.com. That is the host code on there for this month. I appreciate any and all orders. That is it for today. Thanks for stopping by.